Alice Nosy is back with some more limit break. Only challenge for Final Fantasy VII. Oh wow, that's almost on really, really bad. To the point of where water actually came out. Because we don't want to spill water onto electronics or a piece of paper here. That would be bad. Which is why that one is very important to put on correctly and stuff that, like I often try to always put it on correctly and stuff that, but sometimes it is very, very difficult to do. So anyway, this is part 24 now and stuff that, so you're continuing the grind, getting into the all materia is taking a bit longer than what I thought it was going to do, but that's normally why I do grind early and stuff that, but yeah, you have to realize this is always a long grind. But of course, yes, you could return here once you have like triple growth weapons and stuff that, and then it's not a problem at all, but that's not until disc 2, and then in disc 3 you can face those enemies normally anyway. And stuff that, so yeah. We're almost cracking the 10,000 there almost, so that's good. We have one more turbo ether though, which is good as well. So we don't need to press that in at all. But then we're out of turbo ethers. So that now I'm gonna do a very specific setup, of course, once we do the thing. The question is, are we gonna be level 50 before that happens though, is the question. Actually, let's re-clean it up here. Just so we can counteract the poison. Because I didn't know that actually stacks now. Normally in certain games, casting regen actually removes poison in certain games. Of course, yes, we are going to continue on the Final Fantasy VIII challenge as well, eventually, that's, yeah. Oh yeah, it totally depends on, like... Our regen didn't seem like it lasted on the whole day. I think that's gonna kill them. Though, because they didn't get any bomb, one granny bomb used. Yeah, it is strong enough so that 2 granny bombs kill them now. Yeah, she has the highest MP pool, so why not? No, not yet. I'm gonna try and get as low as possible. It seems more like here is the good spot for it. Close to the alarm. I don't know if that's the case. Like, I'm trying to find, like, is there any pattern to getting the triple encounter? Is it higher somewhere in the corridor, right? Just like higher at a certain specific place, That's the thing I'm really trying to look for, most of that. So, yeah. Is it higher somewhere? Alright, that's a triple encounter, then good. Not a finishing touch yet. That's heal, so that's Asuna. And resist is gonna need a lot there, because resist just means that you can resist statuses. Oh, almost Joe 3, so that means that Claude is very close, yeah. Claude just needs one more battle to get that. And that all is gonna be almost 4 stars now, so yeah. And HP Plus is getting very close as well. 5-3 is almost close to happening as well. That's nice. Now, obviously, depending on what setup you do, that's going to decide how hard Gold Sauce is going to be, actually, and stuff that, yeah. Of course, it depends on right. Like once our first all material is mastered, I'm gonna have to check, right? I'm gonna have to check, right? Like, okay, like how much is to the next one? And if it's just like, oh, it's just like 2,000 away or whatever, right? Then you realize, okay, so like 420, like what is it like? So if it's 1,000 left, for example, so 1,000 divided by 420, for example, that would be like 2.3 barrels. So it would be 2.3 barrels. Okay, let's say there's like 4,000 left. For example, 4,000 divided by 420. So that's going to be 9 barrels, right? Yeah, so 10 barrels basically. And that would be, I mean, like you might say, oh, but 10 barrels more is going to take a long time. Sure, you know. But then at that point, we might allow the dual barrel as well. Because the dual barrel is still, what is it, 240, right? So it's not 240. Because that would actually make it more from the double barrel. Actually, speaking of double barrel, we could actually check here. And we're actually in the front row, so now we are actually going to fill it faster. This is also way more scary in the front row. But maybe he does more damage in front row because of the way that real arm works. But I thought that like most of... Yeah, I kind of feel that did more damage, so maybe he critted it out actually. Because you can see it taking 236 instead of taking a little bit over 100 this big. Especially since the smog now also does a lot of damage. I think that's a bit of a waste though, because Clodo is so close to it like this. Blow. Yeah, so this is 140, so the... Yes, it's 280 RP instead, instead of 420. $69. Nice. Glasgrabben ska diska. Yes, drygt. Just randomly, you know, in the bathroom, in the bathroom. You know, win the bathroom because, you know, the boss is doing the dance, so then it's win the bathroom instead of, you know, in the bathroom. You know, you win the bathroom because it's more important, you know, so it's win the bathroom. You know, in the bathroom. In the bathroom. In the bathroom. Yeah. So that's kill 3. Yeah, and then you need 15,000, so you need about the same as the old material actually. It's just pretty funny stuff that, so you know. Alright, and I think Yoshiyuki is actually going to be the strongest now. Technically, Nail Bat is way stronger because here's the thing, like with Nail Bat, like Nail Bat is just insane because Nail Bat has like ×4 crit. Like you have a critical 4%. And stuff that you might say that 4% is low, but no, it's not. Stuff that when it comes to how crit works in this game, like because Caleb was using like them for quite a while, like Nail Bat and you know the other characters, right? Basically, it's the yoke weapons that all have like crit times 4. Same thing, like her umbrella is insanely strong, but her umbrella is even stronger than something like Nail Bat because her umbrella actually has a bunch of star like effects on it. Fury Band. Okay, let's just finishing touch. Okay, that's another stall. How many deadly waste have we gotten, by the way? I've only 13 deadly waste. Right, and I think we can do one more without healing. without, you know, using up all of our MP. You know, with Turbo Ether, but then of course, eventually we can only heal with her. This is a bit of an issue. Maybe we use Grenade Bomb when there's two of them. Change. Oh wow, we actually kill it with counterattack there. And I do allow that, for example, because, you know, counterattack you cannot control and stuff that, you know. I think it's still only at level 1 the counterattack, which is weird. Nice. Alright. So 3,100. Right, so that's all of the restores. The 3. Gravity is not that far away. Fire is very close. Poison is still not a bit of a ways. They're soon getting level 3 on their HP pluses. And I'm soon getting level 4 on HP plus. Maybe we actually do rest here. Save the one Turbo Ether and stuff like that. Which will also be the case. Let's see. Technical, so all material is at 8,768. That's right. So that is going to become 4-star as well. But at the final, all material we're not going to care for, basically. So the ones that are important are this one, the one on her, which is this one. So that's 8,768, that's 8,871. And then his is 9,724. And then it's basically I jump up to 10,000 after that. And then this one is so far away. Change. I'm going to test here. Grenade Bomb. Yeah, that would definitely be enough with another Grenade Bomb though. He didn't move to front row actually. Or he did. It's just that his model is so huge, so it goes far back. Yeah, that feels like a bit of a waste. Yeah, we're gonna go rest now. I want to secure how much does transform sell for, by the way. How much does transform sell for? This is still the these weapons. How much do you sell for? Wait. 1, 2. So ones, tens, 100. 1,000, 10,000, so 350,000. Transform 4,000, 350,000. Man, that's actually very tempting. So time is 420,000, 630,000, right? Yeah, 630,000. Manipulates are 700,000, 37,000. 2, yeah, 700,000. That's 70,000 used for cents. Now is 70,000. So yeah, I had no idea that transform was pretty decent. So that's 420,000. Or 400, yeah, 420,000. Basically 630,000. So I mean, Transformers not bad really then, to be honest. It's not that. Because I mean, it's not even close to needing like 1,400,000 or whatever for like the OP amount that you need and stuff that, you know. I forgot how much is it to master Transformer in total. Because I feel like it's not that much, that's like actually fairly quick and stuff that. And then I didn't go on rest. Classic Capcom, dude. Oh, yeah, it's still on the 30. The question is, do we just put them in front row? Like, you saw there what the scary part is that when you put them in front row, it seems that the enemy has a higher chance to crit and stuff that when you do that, so yes. So here's 32, here's 32, 35, 35, 35, 32, H death. Tifa, Jufstad. Juffede Jufstad. Jufstads. There you go. We're using up a lot of slots now actually. I really like still that we're under 20 hours though. Still, all things considered that we're doing it with limit breaks and stuff like that, and we're still not at 20 hours or whatever, right? Like certain people almost take 20 hours to limit bro and stuff that you want to like, you know, like if someone is playing it for the first time, right? Because, you know, they might take every single battle, right, and stuff that, and they might not know where to go, right, and stuff that, you know, and then they might want to explore, you know, and maybe it's higher up that you have a higher chance for the thing. Eventually we're all gonna change to front row, but as you can see there, for example, instead of 122 damage, you're taking over like 200 and stuff like that, almost 300 sometimes, but when you crit, that's when it's really dangerous. I don't know how many kills you need, stuff that with Grenade Bound, because once you get level 3, you get, what is it, satellite beam, or is it, no, it is satellite beam that you get. You set it up beam first, and then you get eventually Anger Max. Anger Max has a very, very low damage multiplier and stuff that, like it's actually less than a regular attack and stuff that, I believe it is. I don't think it's half the damage, I think it's 75% of the damage or whatever you do normally. So let's do this. I should have actually changed the front row here. They would use the right around here and have him finish the two. Because yeah, we're not getting a lot of kills for Barrett here, but these kills still help. I should have actually saved the grenade bomb there. So that's fine now, we're at 5-3 now. And Poison needs a little bit more, and then Gravity needs a little bit more than that. HP plus, that's very close to being level 3 now. Now we only need 8,000. Yeah, so 8,000 divided by 420. So we need exactly like 19 battles. 19 battles left. That's not that bad actually. 19 battles. No. Give or take. You know, because we are probably doing like second battles. The one with 2 just because of the fact that we can get really unlucky and not hardly get the triple battles at all. Stuff that, but like it just we will just feel like it will go faster. Because we save up the finishing task for when we get the triples basically. Like it's good to use the battle splits too we used to try and get basically. Just keep in mind 300,000 is what we need to get the villa in Costa del Sol. Oh no, right, you know. It doesn't serve any purpose though and stuff that. Like I wonder if that was meant to be something else. And stuff that the person in the basement ends up being some sort of like researcher or whatever, right? Really like, hey, like you want me to develop weapons for you or something like that, you know? Or imagine like if they made it so that you could upgrade weapons in this, for example. And you could make like double AP weapons become like triple AP weapons. And like quote unquote regular weapons could become double AP weapons or whatever, right? And, you know. And then maybe triple AP weapons could become something like 6 times AP or whatever. Because I feel like even with the triple times AP weapons, right? Alright, then we haven't moved them in front of. Bomb. Yeah, there's 2 or 2 here. Yeah, meteor in peace. Go scary there. Level 40 heal. Yeah, so like it's 5, so you need to use it like basically like 24. Like you need to use it 5 times for the Q1 to be worse actually. 1, 2, 3. So that is still cheaper than that. So that's how you kind of have to think about, right? So Cure you used, you know, it's just so powerful because of that, you know. Right now all of the ores here are at 4 stars, but this one is very, very far away. What's on here? Good. And this is maybe it's going to take the entirety over this recording also. But we'll see. And because we can floor brand here. Just finish some parts. This is a triple encounter course. Okay, so we are still only at 28 luck. We have quite a bit of damage now, 113 though. So you can see our damage is definitely going up and stuff like that. Here's over 100 now. The drill arm. The spirit is decent as well. The other thing is, of course, for example, like if we would get enough GP, by the way, if we get enough GP, then we could grind for like the championship belt, because the championship belt is insanely good because it's like strength 30 and vitality 30, I think it is specifically on it. Yeah. I normally did not mean to escape there, but it was a back encounter, which is not okay. I mean, technically you're put in front row automatically during the back encounter, but the back encounter can be really, really scary actually. And this encounter can actually take. But you need to be careful with hitting, of course, obviously. As you can see that it's not very much damage and it can come like very quickly because of the fact that these are these two enemies. So let's wait here, right, in the bomb again. Let's me kill it. That was a crit though, I'm pretty certain that was a crit. Damn the damage! That was actually pretty funny. And he almost has his little limit territory there. Oh, we get another triple one. Change. Got one hurt. Going back row actually. Yeah, we got pretty lucky there, I feel like. Wow. He hasn't gotten very far there. But now she needs 11,000 out for the level. So okay, so that is very close to HP plus. Your brand. Change. Okay, so that's level 3 on HP plus, right? So actually on HP pluses. Yeah, seeing her with 2,700 is pretty rare. So that, like, yes, sure, she gets very slow, like, HP growth. Imagine if it's just up here that they are. Like, I like to say that again, but then, you know, because you can get lucky, of course, with the triple encounter. You can take this encounter. Just read it up. The region isn't as long, it is still a good. Bomb. Even though it costs 30 to cast region. Wow. Oops. I think soon we should have a very high chance to steal here. Soon. I think they're level 40, so maybe they are higher actually. As you can see, it doesn't look like he's in the back row, but he is. Sometimes it sits. There's actually like a small room you can sit like just slightly above the window and stuff. That just like there's a small thing sticking out that the birds like to sit on. Because it should be spring now at this point, but we had like -4 degrees Celsius yesterday, which pretty crazy, man. So change first. Lead bomb. It becomes of course way easier to control once and keep in mind the more material we get mastered, the less quote unquote but it's gonna kill. Hoppas jag på det. How close is it now? Yeah, I suppose it's gonna be at 4,000. Oh yeah, they were diving there from the top there. Set down. Change. Alright. It's crazy, right, that was just like 10 MP and stuff that is from casting like Kyo twice. So the fact that Kyo 2 is that much more expensive, 24 for example, like you would need to cast Kyo so many times and stuff that for to even come up with that. Like it was times 5, right? Because 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah. 25, so it's almost like 5 casts of Cure. Nice, thank you. That was good to actually use there to get his good break. Okay. Okay, good, we can do this. Pet friend, baby. Right? So 4,288 about 420. So use 10 or 11-ish battles. Depends on of course how many times we get that double battle. Set up with that. Now the thing is, of course, though, that we don't want to be furied or in a battle like being tranquilized is like so much better and stuff like that. Just because with tranquilized, as an effect, you take like less damage. And sometimes it's just better to go all the way because then I feel like there's more of a chance that you're gonna get the triple encounter rather than if you try to go and do this. Oh, there's the triple encounter, full band. Get the one there. $15 on the defense percent that's there. Really, game? Really? Grenade bombs! I feel like you used Beaton Barrett actually here. Jag tycker jag var det. So that's counterattack level 2. Yes. And then you almost need 10,000 for the next level as well. And he's very close on getting his plus level 3 deal. Right, finishing touch. So that's going to be Bio 3. Correct. Bio 3. Right, and restore is at 8,500. 3,100, 3,200, and 4,100. So one of them is less than 1,000 away, and one of them is 1,000 away, basically. One of them is only going to be like one battle between, I feel like. We're bound. Made it finishing touch. That is so good when you can do this setup, so you can like finishing touch twice. So that you just immediately kill and counter. And that is the level 4, that's 40%. And then you need the massive almost like 20,000 to get the final level, almost 20,000. You get the level 5. Yeah, you can see how much damage we've been getting on the weapons. It's not that much though, yet. No. It seems though here on average that if we're going up here that we're actually getting the encounter more often. It definitely seems to be the case. Maybe we're just getting lucky. I think that his weapon counts as long range, or at least that attack counts as long range. That kills was a bit of a waste of What's now? Oh, 2,328. Okay, it's very, very close now. So we're getting close now. So change. A bomb. Just keep in mind, right, that for example, if a weapon is really strong and we have, for example, counter-attack on, then you know it's really good. But of course, one thing that you could do theoretically, if you have infinite time, by the way, or if you're running something where you can use, where you can use increase the RP or whatever from battles, or if you're running on PC, you could use max out the things immediately just by pressing a button or whatever, and stuff like that. So yeah. That was just having road fun, yeah. Oh, I took the captain counter there. So how much is it there? 5,810. That one is definitely going to be mouse. That one is not far away either. That's always a 2100 and his all is at it is 400. And then this all is at 3750. So they are very close. And the fact that we might get all mastered before email 50 is pretty crazy, all things considered. Because keep in mind the next triple encounter we are just going to be able to finish in touch. So that I don't want to finish in touch if we get to encounter again and stuff like that, you know. What did I tell you about? Actually, Claude, I need to move Claude back into it because I'm trying to fill the limit specs of clothes. Come on, hit that! Is it that hard to hit that sometimes? Okay. So now we have enough of a setup so we can kill 2 of the triple encounters once we get them. Now we are fishing for the triple encounter, and then we can finish in touch, and then in the next triple encounter we can quote use our Fury brand. So just finishing touch. And then there's also one encounter that you can use. You use finishing touch on the first encounter, and then on the second one you use Fury brand, or basically you hammer blow first, then you Fury brand, and then you don't hammer blow, you grenade bomb. So finishing touch. And then one is going to be able to get killed by double luck grenade bomb. What was that again? Yeah, so the my 2 now we have. The 2 guys almost 20,000. That's good. And the next encounter, of course, that we get, we use grenade bomb into Fury brand into grenade bomb, and then we have another finishing touch we can use. We need a triple encounter. So we need a triple encounter. Come on, man. Come on, you oyster bunnies. Come on, man. You know, Compa, he was a mean dude. We used to put razor blades in all drums. or in the water or whatever it is. I got hairy legs. And then they used standing there and like being like, okay, this is a party that is sane. Or whatever, right? It's just, but it's just like they're mentally disturbed and stuff that, like every single one of them and stuff that, because US Democrats good, Republicans bad. Because that's basically what it is, you know, and stuff that, and then they really think that Hamas is in control right now. Fury brand. Grenade bomb. That's another one. And another one falls, and another one falls, and another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. Another one drives a duster. And another one brooms, and another one brooms, and another one rides a car. Boom, boom, boom. Or remember zoom, zoom when they thought that that's what we say. Or play with our cars, and I won't fucking say zoom, zoom, stupid ass. Go die. A crocodile, that's more like what do you call it, like Chinese. It's not exactly crocodile. Because Chinese has very, very special sounds they make when they talk, you know, that can sometimes sound pretty funny, but it's not meant to be like a ha ha ha, your language is funny, no. It's actually because they have a very, very distinct noise to the Chinese and stuff like that, you know. Because I learned a lot from that show, what do you call it? I don't remember what the English title is for the show. Legacy, I think it's called, just Legacy or whatever, and then it's also a Chinese symbol for Legacy. I haven't watched too all the show and stuff because there's a lot of episodes. I'm much closer. Okay, so 2 battles. Yes, 2 battles, and then all will be mastered. Actually, let's just go. Or nothing else mastered yet. No, not yet. Okay, we do that. We can get more hypers, of course, or maybe we can get more hypers. Okay, we used a little bit over 18 hours. And what are the other party members at? Yeah, you can see they are still far away. So the lowest ones are 34, so... Now Hellmasker is of course interesting because Hellmasker has a combo attack that hits a few times, but it's not a lot compared to other ones. However, he has a status attack that's almost like a soft bad breath. I forget what status it is inflict. I think it's inflict slow poison and something else. I think it's slow. So that, yeah. Well, I don't know how many statuses it is that can inflict them or whatever, because yeah, the main problem is of course that Hellmasker doesn't gain any health, but on the other hand he gains some stats. If I remember correctly, same thing with Chaos. Or Chaos do gain health, I believe. But you know, the biggest HP gain is of course for Death Key Gas. Alright. We needed to start the alarm first. That's just a double encounter, and that's actually good at this point. Because we can use to regen it up, we don't need to be careful with the regen here. Because we're about to get all materia soon, so we don't need to worry about like spending money on the tranquilizers or whatever. Stick grenade bomb. Grenade bomb into Flurry Brand, into grenade bomb. Right into hand blow. Punch off. The hammer blow is another eject thing, which is kinda like, does it say what it does? Does it say what finishing touch does? Blows away all opponents. And this knocks. Blows away one opponent, but basically hammer blow has the same effect as finishing touch. But if it doesn't work on an enemy, I believe hammer blows does 0 damage. Hammer blow doesn't do a specific damage to targets are immune, which finishing touch does. Finishing touch damage isn't that great if it doesn't instant kill. But I don't think it is that it has death as the status effect on it, because there are enemies that are immune to death that can still be hit by it. This should be it. This should be our first on-material master. No, that is just because of that side there. And then that material is gonna get at the same time, so this is gonna be two masters at the same time. And then it's gonna be this one at 1044, and then this one is a bit further away. So that's yeah. So now we really want to get a triple encounter though. It's crazy, almost like 400 there, you know, that's pretty insane. But we can take this encounter because this is enough anyway. Normally I'm not gonna do this, right? But I just want to get the all material so we can just go and stuff that, just, you know, so we don't have to just be grinding here in the next one. All was so one master all. Second master all, and then we can do this. Claude, we can go and exchange of Claude, and we can move that here. And then we can move this all to bet for Amy. And we'll go that all material there. That all material is also very close. But we have two all materials mastered. And then on Claude we can stick something else eventually. But yeah, so now we go. Set. And Shibuski. 1.4 million, another 1.4 million, so now we're at 3 million. Mitchell Saber Cannonball, Mitchell. All of a sudden, shit's ton of money. Let's just rush and get the. But is it still the same? Here. Silver glasses headband. Because we're not going to do the inside by buying like 99 of the weapons or whatever. We're not going to be doing that. Uh, 99 Phoenix Downs. Okay. Oh, so much money spent. Okay. Okay. And I will see you all in the next one. So we get Seal here. We can get Revive here. And I see you all in the next one.